Oh, let me set everything up properly before I can start. Oh, uh, perfect. Oh, everything is good. Good, good, good. Okay, okay. So I'm here. I'm back. It's Shadow Walk, and I'm here again. And today I'm going to be doing one of the hardest things. Hardest things for me. I've never done this before. I've never tried anything like this before, but it's insane. So what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be talking here for at least 6 hours. I'm going to do my best to not. This is a challenge. This is like a boss battle, as I've stated, as I've shown. It's a boss battle, bro. Like I'm an introvert. I've always been an introvert my whole life. So being in front of a screen right now and actually having to talk for 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours is insanity. At that point, I might actually go and say, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So I'm gonna be here yapping. I'm just gonna be yapping about whatever. We yap, continue. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of nervous a little bit because I've never done anything like this before. So far, things that I think are gonna happen. What I'm gonna think is gonna happen is that I'm gonna get. There's the point where I'm gonna reach like my limit, and I'm not gonna. I'm gonna feel like I'm not gonna be able to speak at that point. You understand? And it's. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And let's hope. Let's hope I'll be fine after that. Okay, so the I believe one condition for this challenge is going to be that I cannot stop talking for. If I stop talking for like, I thought of 20 seconds, but I have no time. So hopefully, I can be able to keep track of my speaking by then. Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yes. So I don't know. I just had this idea while I was outside, sitting on the yard with my mom. And it's very hot in Lesotho. You know what I'm saying? It's very hot. It's too hot. Like it's hot to the point where you even think like you're being punished for your sins or something. Like God is like, yeah, let there be. He said let there be light. Now he's like let there be heat to cook us in these waves. Yeah, yes. And before this, actually, I was struggling a little bit with this setup because I bought. Okay, we've already started. We've already started, and I have my water because water is life, because you have to drink water. I'm not sponsored by any water companies, but water is water, water is life, water is body, water is soul. You understand? Drink water. Water is awesome, I would say. For real. Okay, so I was trying to set up everything and my microphone. I don't have a microphone, so but thank God I'm streaming this on a laptop because if I did not, then the microphone that's inside the laptop would not be function would not be there for me to stream with. So thank God for that. So I borrowed my cousin's microphone, and for that microphone, I what am I trying to say? For that microphone, like I couldn't set it up. It sounded like I was in a box for some reason. It's this kind of microphone. I know what I just showed. I know what I just showed. Probably some you'll be thinking like, damn, that's a big ass microphone or something. I don't know how microphones. No, that's a lie. I've seen microphones and they're big, but I feel like this is not. This should not be considered a microphone, and that is because it is not. This is a speaker with a microphone feature that rhymed. This is a speaker with a microphone feature. You know, I just thought of something. I like in the beginning. I like how I feel like I'm a bit hyper. Yeah, and I feel like that's gonna be progressively declining as this video goes on. Anyway, this is a speaker. It has a microphone feature, and and I think I didn't know how to set it up, so it sounded like I was in a box. But look at this. It was going to be so cool to use. I'm like no external microphone. It was gonna be so cool to use. I'll be like, oh, blah, 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 right, and I'll be like this, bro. Like I've all my life I've never had an experience where I've actually needed to use a microphone to talk to people before, because I've always been shy, to be honest. I've always been a very shy person. Even in school, we'd have debates and I would not participate. We'd have debates and I would not participate. And some that's how that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. And so the the only times, no, I did not use a microphone then, but every time I was home alone, I would always like be holding a remote, singing like, "Oh my god!" Like taking my soul out. Yes, expressing my soul is what I mean. English is my second language. So yeah, I would always be like singing and stuff, and it would be awesome. It would be awesome. And now I felt like with this, I would have been like, "Hello, everybody." I would have felt like an anchor, bro. Without the headsets, I would have felt like an anchor, like, "Hello, everybody. We're here, finally. Finally, is he?" I used to go by a name Namikaze, but now it's Shadow Walk. Shadow Walk, for real. It was a. I don't think things through ever. Okay, no, not ever, but most of the time I do not think things through, and so I just come up with like a name like Shadow Walk. But then I had I created a law behind it, like LORE, law. I had There's law behind Shadow Walk. It's because as a person, everyone grows, and I feel like as a person, you leave your shadow behind, but then also when you leave your shadow behind, you can also learn from your past. I hope I hope this is gonna sound clear. Like shadow walk, when you walk with your shadow instead of leaving your shadow behind, you learn from your shadow. That's what I mean. And I felt like that was an amazing name. So it was so spontaneous that at first I didn't think of it. I didn't think much of it, but now it's awesome. It's an awesome name, bro. Shadow Walk. I'm working with my shadow, and we're working together to make the future better. Yeah, easily, easily. and that's great. That's an amazing thing for me. Yeah, and I'm very happy. First of all, I've done uh, a few streams before this, and the first stream I was so excited. Unfortunately, I did not set the stream to be saved, and so it got lost. All good, all good. I was not used to Twitch yet, but oh man, it was such an awesome stream. I don't, bruh, it was such an awesome stream, and I'm glad to have had that kind of first experience because I feel at first I was nervous, but I was like, it's just streaming, and there's probably not gonna be anyone anyway, right? So just have fun with it. So I just expressed how much fun I was having, and I really was having fun, and it was awesome. Um, if an English teacher was to listen to this stream, bro, they'll go insane. Oh, 20 seconds. 20 seconds is a lot of time, but you know, I also just don't want to be speaking too quickly. I want, yeah, I don't want to not be calm during all this. Like, right now it's probably like it's the first few minutes, and I'm I'm wondering what I'm gonna be talking about. Like 6 hours. 6 hours is a lot, but also I think my shadow walk, bro. Like I walk with my shadow, and at the same time I break challenge. I need to find it like another like I need to add more lore to the name. I feel like for it to be like I'm a boss who breaks limits or something like that. You get me? Like that. I don't want to just. It's great to be someone who looks at their past and learns from that so that they can be better. It's a very it sounds like an awesome thing. It is very it's a very awesome thing. But also I want to be someone who can look to the future, whether they're scared or not. Doesn't matter. Look to the future with these eyes, and always, you know, if the future is like seems blocked off, there is a wall in the future, then I want to please don't take this any other way, or don't take it out of context. But I want to penetrate that wall, and I'm drinking what? Then I drink what? I want to penetrate that wall, bro. Like I want to always be penetrating the wall forward, and that would genuinely be amazing, bro. I'm gonna penetrate. I should start repeating this. You understand, dude? If something is blocking my future, then it's not gonna last. That ain't lasting, because Mister, uh, I don't want to say Mister Pen. I mean, I have the energy of a generator, Damn, I think my mind just thinks of rhymes a lot. But maybe the next thing I'm saying, I think of rhymes because I'm thinking of Mister and I have the energy of a penetrate of a generator. Yes, I have the energy of a generator. Now it's time to put it to use. Put it to use as always, like a powerhouse. Shadow walk. Shadow walk. I shadow walk. I wasn't even thinking that I've never compared it to solo leveling, but I just thought of that right now, and it seems like it's even more awesome because like Jinu has shadows now, and maybe on my day offs, where on days I feel down, I can even imagine myself as Jin Woo. I'd be like, shadow walk, we walk with the shadows. Arise, arise. Yeah. Ooh, bro. Solo leveling is insane, bro. I to be honest, I wasn't too excited about the anime for some reason. I wasn't hype about it that much. I watched it, and while watching it, I enjoyed it like normal. I enjoyed it like normal, bro. Like it was good. It was actually good. It was actually really good. And some people would even say it was actually really amazing. I think the experience of the manga, the manhwa, however you pronounce it, I feel like that experience just was so high when I first came across it that I was addicted to solo leveling for days. I remember I remember I was reading solo leveling when we were writing exams. I'm sorry if the English is not correct there, but when we were writing like exams, and I don't think I read much during my exams, my final exams, high school exams, GCSE, and I don't think I read much that 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 year, not that year, that period. In that period, I did not read much at all. But but it was like that, bro. I was just there reading solo leveling. Can you imagine? Why? 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 Mm. And the experience was so addictive. I couldn't put it down, and I just kept reading, kept reading. Oh my god, it was so hype. It was so hype, and then until I reached the end, at some point it kind of felt drawn out, especially when the when they started talking about politics, the political. There's a part of the manhwa. I hope this is not misinformation, by the way, but I remember part of the manhwa being about Jinwoo stuff with the other, what do you call them, guild masters, and it was like they were debating politics, and somewhere he was sitting with that guild master who's Jinwoo's friend's father. I forgot the little guy's name. That guy in the beginning who had like a lot of armor on him. I forgot his name. That person. Yeah, his father. I remember just reading that part, and I was just like, bro, what is happening? I I am reading. I understand they are discussing matters, but I could not care less. In fact, up to that point, I never knew that a, there was a possibility not to care less more than that. How can I care less beyond this? That is the question of the day. How can I care less about politics in solo leveling? How much, like, how I could care less, dude. I could care less than getting stomped by giant elephants in Africa somewhere. I feel like that analogy doesn't make sense completely, but it could make sense. It could make sense in that when you're getting stomped by that, like you care. Obviously, you're scared, but once it's like when you immediately when you, oh man, okay, uh this, oh my god, this would I don't want this to have a dark turn, but at that point, where's your soul? Where's your soul? Is it still there getting terrified, or is it elsewhere, not caring, not caring about what the body is going what is happening to the body at all? It's it's like that. It's gone. Soul is gone. You're just there in Africa under elephant's feet, right? Yeah, there's nothing you can do at that point. And there's nothing you can do to the point, there's nothing you can do, not even care less than you would have cared. Like your care is at zero because everything is at zero. I couldn't care less than that. But generally, the manhwa is it was awesome. It was awesome. I think I'm an action person. I like when things are happening every time. Like someone is getting up, down, left, right, head by shadows, shadows that we walk with Jinu. I think they, I think I heard someone that it's pronounced Jinu, Junu song. And I watch anime so much, but I do not know if I qualify to call myself an anime dweeb. Or, I don't. I think I've read somewhere what the meanings of those Japanese. I'm also not not fully educated. You know, I live in Lesotho. I'm sorry to my country, but your system is your education system it's bottom of the barrel. You can even hear the way I say this thing. It's down there. So oh my god. So I mean that it's the education system is low. So I actually forgot what I was saying. Not gonna lie. And this happens to my brain so regularly. I think I meditate too much. I meditate too much. If you there's a stream I there's a stream my previous stream. All I was doing is meditating, like for a whole hour. I won't say for a whole hour, but close to an hour. Just me meditating. And at some point, I know I was almost falling asleep because it's kind of pleasant. You know, it feels peaceful. And so in peace, I don't think there are many thoughts. When you feel peaceful, you don't experience much thinking. And I feel like that this is where meditation is becomes one of the best things to ever exist in life. One of the best things to ever exist in life because like you're giving yourself this feeling of peace like within your body, right? And that's just amazing. It's just the best feeling ever. And I was saying that my brain just shuts because it has gotten my brain has gotten to a point where it feels more in this state of peace than it does in the normal state that I need to function in the world, which is probably like if I'm not either feeling some emotion or something else, or my brain isn't process analyzing stuff, or is not finding reasons for stuff or reasoning at all. If my brain is not computing at all, I'm not I'm not there. You can knock. Like, bro, what do you think about jet skis? I'll be like, brother, you you are talking to a shell at that point. You have reached your call limit. You have reached your call limit. And and thank God I'm doing this thing because like we're increasing our call limit. We're increasing the amount of time we can talk. To be honest, I don't know how calls in other countries work. If they actually still use calling bundles or not. But when you don't have enough calling bundles, there's a limited amount of calling bundles, and if you don't have enough calling bundles, then it brings you to like some people call it mosadi wa legogo, which is a white lady. It's crazy that they call it a white lady, but they call it a white lady. So because there's a white lady, there's a lady that's speaking English in like, and I am sure she's not white. She can just speak English like magnifique, like properly, like in a sweet, enjoyable way, right? Oh my god! I just realized that the people I live with, the people in the other room, are listening to music. I'm just hoping it's not. If it's reaching my ears, why wouldn't it be reaching here? So I think I'm gonna. I think fixing that would be great. But also the 20-second rule. So I don't know what's gonna happen. 20-second rule. You have to be yapping for 20. If they found there in the 20 seconds, with within that range of time, we have to say something else. We have to continue. Understand? We have to I'm sorry to all Mexicans. What? I'm sorry to anyone who speaks Spanish. It's Spanish, right? I apologize for my ignorance, but we have to vamos. I'll say it, which I believe means go. Okay. No. Okay, no, this is stressing me out because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Hold on. I have to mute for a little bit. I apologize. I have to mute for a little bit and go to fix that. I think that's better. Oh man, I have to have an idea for like a punishment for that because I was avoiding a copyright strike, but also the challenge is still on, though, right? So why are you leaving? Yeah, yeah. Why are you leaving without continuing before the 20-second ends? Okay, let me explain this situation. Let me explain one of the factors that brought about this challenge, this situation. I'm in of wanting to talk for 6 hours. For most of my life, I have not been talking, and maybe some people might relate to this. But I was not talking. I'll say this out loud. I as a person, when you have a child, you should be interacting a lot with that child. Advice for parents: interact a lot with your kid, no matter what it is, no matter if it's like if it's boring for you, you can, I don't know, make it exciting or try to make it exciting. I don't know what you can do. I'm not a parent yet, but I'll give you advice, but I don't know. But listen to what I'm saying is give your child time. And if you give your child time and love, not just time and then you're gonna be shouting at them, asking them to do things like harshly. That's what I mean. Like you can ask them to do things, but like, hey you go. Ah man, I can't even say it in like English because like I did not experience it in English. Like okay, so I'm gonna be you're not gonna understand me for a bit, but like someone says, hello and how wouldn't you how it's a class? And then it's like they're telling you that you something is making mess in your room or something like that, right? And it's you need to teach a child what's wrong and what's right. Just don't shout at them for what's wrong and what's right. You know, unless they don't listen. I've seen, I think it's a trend on, I was on Facebook when I saw this trend and it was like, no, was I on Facebook or YouTube? I don't know. I'm addicted to, to, to social media. Yeah. Yeah, so I was on there and it was the comparison between gentle gentle parenting and I forgot gentle parenting and harsh parenting or something like that. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to like when a child doesn't listen, maybe your tone has to like change a bit. Maybe yeah, maybe demand your respect, but not all the time. If you like all the time, yeah, like that's the type of person you are, then I feel like it's gonna affect your child negatively. It's gonna either your child is gonna start being like you, and a lot of their friends are not gonna enjoy that, and you have created, and you're it's like you sort of created a monster, or your child is gonna be one of those children who have anxiety. You're giving your child anxiety. You're breaking that person, and but I feel like all of those are better than neglecting your child. At least like when you're harsh to your child, at least you're there maybe. And when you love your child, then oh, you are parent of the year. Parent of the year on God. Like you have my respect. But if you totally don't, you do not shout at your child. There's nothing. You don't. There's no good. There's no bad. It's just you're just not there. Then you see your child is not gonna develop proper. Like all my childhood, everyone like there are a lot of people wanted to be my friends, but I had this problem. I could not talk. I know I know I'm saying you could not talk and maybe you're thinking something like, oh, you couldn't talk properly. No, bro. I could not talk for a long time. And when I did talk, it was like I just held this thing that it was like I was getting blocked, bro. I was getting blocked. And so what happened in 2021? You see, not that far back. I'm even surprised I can even pronounce a lot of things. I did not talk much, but I think maybe hearing people talk helps. You know, for when you're ready to talk. But but you know, I wasn't talking too much at that point. Up to that point, 2021, I fell in love with this one chica. This chica always liked to speak, right? This chica always liked to speak, and every time she would speak, I was I would be happier every time. And and she talked a lot, so I was not demanded. There was no demand for me to talk more, so I just enjoyed listening to this girl, and bro, I loved it. I loved it so much. It was so effortless. Our relationship at that point was so effortless. But then I realized that for her, I have to change something. I have to like speak more. I know she likes to be always be talking, but wouldn't it be cool if she If I was the person she would share like moments with, she would talk with, like she would yap about whatever she would be yapping about, and I would be yapping about whatever I would be yapping about, and that would allow for both of us to know each other's interest, for us to share moments, for us to be able to talk together. That would that sounds beautiful. Like just just simple. And so I started. That's when my journey started, and then I would ask them. I had a thing where when I had to talk, I would think of the exact words in image form in my head, like it would be like they're written. Like if I was thinking faucet or something like that, something like faucet, I would have to think about it in my head, and then it would have to go through all this anxiety, and then if if I was lucky enough, it would come out of my mouth. If I was lucky enough, it would come out of my mouth. I had no control whatsoever. It would come out of my mouth. So yeah, it was really not dependent on me what I talked about. You see, yeah. So but so far here I am talking live, insane, insane, insane. But I'm so glad for those kind of experiences, though. You look back at it like a bad experience, and then you realize that, oh man, that experience really shaped who I am today, and I'm so happy for who I am today. Damn. Like you started, everyone else started automatically because like they were like that girl who used to yap a lot. I realized that she was loved a lot by her parents, so that's why she could like she. That's why she was so expressive with everyone. Everyone was a friend. Everyone loved her, me included, and so everyone loves her. She's still there. She's still there. Ex, but but it was beautiful. It was such a beautiful thing, and you look back at the what you believed was the bad experiences, and you notice that they shaped who you became. Yeah, and the person you became. Am I self-glazing? I don't know. I know. I am. But it is what it is. Well, it's like what it's like the thing Juice was said about turning hell into heaven, bro. You turn that weakness into strength, bro. Do you see? Was there something there? Right. Right, right. And it's just a great experience. Great experience to alive, live life alive, to live life alive, because there's no other way to live it unless maybe you can leave it dead. But if true, I'm delusional. I I believe death is an impossibility because I've read a lot of spiritual stuff. So there's no other thing. There's no there's no death. Only death of the body, death of other stuff. Death race for love. There's only that. I'm a Juice World fan. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's why that's why I freestyle. I'm not good at it, but I freestyle. Oh, okay, hold on. You see, my battery starting to like. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, something is happening to your battery. Is it overheating at this point? So I'm like I love it. What do I love? Freestyling. Why? Juice World. And I'm thinking, oh man, why do I do this? I'm thinking of making an 8 hour stream just freestyling. An 8 hour freestyle. I'm not saying it's going to be good. You understand? I'm not saying it's going to be good, but what would happen if I freestyled for 8 hours? Now, I that is if I finish this challenge, because 8 hours is looking very far. I'm not gonna lie. For streamers who are used to streaming, this is like the normal. This is probably the normal. The normal, it could be streaming for many hours. But listen, I'm I don't want to even say I'm a normal person. I don't talk much to people. Even now, I still don't talk much to people. So going from like not talking to people out to like 8 hours yapping, bro, you gotta have uh, some type of power. Some type of power. Indeed, you have to have power. Indeed, you have to have power. Like singing too, you cannot say. I like singing, bro. Like singing, I cannot sing. Like singing, I cannot sing. And I'm not Indian, you cannot call me brother. Sing. I think that's why my brain works like that. If I say a sentence, my brain is already trying to find like the rhymes, the, the rhymes and and what making sense of the rhyme and all that. Now just imagine I format my brain with a 8 hour freestyle stream. That would be insanity because phew, freestyling is not easy. I don't know how Harry Mack does it. Shout to Harry Mack. Harry Mack is a gold, bro. What? He's one of the greatest things. One of the greatest experiences. That's why being alive, bro. Be alive. I'm telling you right now. Live. Be alive. Live, brother. Can you imagine not experiencing all this? Not having, like, not experiencing whatever you're experiencing in your life? That's insane. Like, having Mac, imagine I was not here to experience that type of insanity. Imagine, imagine, just imagine. Imagine you didn't experience great music. Imagine you could not experience music because you were not here to experience it, bro. I feel sorry for, well, since they were not alive in the first place. I feel so for the one people who couldn't make it to like the 3D world, what 3D playing, because holy hell, it's heaven. It's heaven when you make it heaven. Heaven when you make it heaven. You know, can expect heaven when you wreak havoc. You can be a destroyer and expect construction. You cannot destroy and then expect construction. You have to construct. Be a constructor. When You know, the tallest building, the tallest buildings in the world were constructed. They were not destroyed for them to be there. I know I'm saying something obvious, but let's put it on the table. They construct, construct, construct. So why can we not construct ourselves? Construct yourself, brother. Construct yourself, build yourself. Who are you trying to be? Be who you were intended to be. Not gonna lie, not when I started this time, I didn't think I would be saying all this, but legitly, I might be telling this to myself. I might be giving advice to myself. I might be giving advice to myself. I might give like I think maybe I might be projecting. I might be projecting. If I'm projecting, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? It's not offending anyone, so I don't mind projecting. I'm projecting. Like be construct yourselves. Construct. Hey, construct. Yeah, I'm starstruck. Starstruck. Yeah, construct. Yeah, construct. This counts as talking because whatever. I told you I can't. I don't know. I can't freestyle. I just enjoy freestyling. That's like someone who goes like, and then they're dancing, but they cannot dance, but they enjoy dancing. You know what I'm saying? They enjoy just what's that there? Huh? What's there? What's that there? Huh? It's this? Huh? Look down, look up. Hey, 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 hey. I don't understand the art of dancing myself. Sometimes it just be, it's amazing, bro. It's amazing. It feels amazing when you're doing it. Even when it's not like on the outside. Sometimes I'll be dancing and then I'm like, damn, I wonder how goofy I look. But then inside I'm like, damn, this was amazing. This is crazy. Bro, dance like on a random day, bro. Just set a time, just to set a time, specific time. I'm like I'm gonna start dancing from now up to a certain time, and just in that time, just dance, purely dance, and then let your anxiety come up. Let yourself be scared, but don't stop. Just keep dancing through the anxiety, bro. It'll be like, oh my god. At some point, that shit it just turns upside down, and it's just purely amazing. Dance, dance, just dance, dance, dance. I listen to music a lot, but I don't call myself really a music head. I listen to music a lot, but I've been finding myself needing music less nowadays, and so I don't be listening to music as much as I did before. And I think I can attribute that to like meditation and stuff. Feeling at peace most of the time just makes you not want a lot of things. It makes you not want to eat, bro. Like, but I have to eat for the ones I love. Suddenly, you have to eat for the ones you love, bro. Loved ones want you to eat, so don't forget to eat. Oh my god, I don't have loved ones, bro. No, there's no way. There's no way. Has your mom existed? Have you ever been loved once by anyone in your life? Bro, that person wants you to eat, bro. Eat food. And if that person was there that day, that person would want you to be eating, right? Eat that food. Eat that food. You know who else wants you to be eating? The universe. It was the universe gifted you the chance for life, for you to eat. So why not eat? Food is a dude. The universe wanted you to eat for you to eat to a point where it made food delicious and gave you taste buds. The universe gave you he gave you everything. Gave you taste buds. There's food for you to eat. What if you're poor, bro? Damn. I don't know. Something God will make something happen because the universe wants you to eat. The universe wants you to eat to the point where no matter how much you say, "Oh my God, I'm poor, I'm with this," you're still here, right? How are you finding a way to eat? You're eating, and please continue to eat. If not for anything, eat for me. I don't know who would not be eating right now, but like, please eat some food. Even if that day it's not enough food, but you've eaten some food, you know. And when you get some more food, eat some more food. I don't. Yeah, yes. I'll end that. I'll end whatever this was. It a food rent, eat rent. I'll end the rent there. RANT. If the accent that doesn't make it clear enough. If they, yeah, yeah, it is. Eat. Just keep munching, munch away, munch away, munch away. Drink life. I don't mean be a cannibal. Don't drink that life. Don't drink that life. Don't be. I don't mean be a vampire. Don't drink that life. But you know, drink this one. This one is clear, bro. Why would he win? Why would he, bro? Bro, let me show you this. That looks clear, bro. Drink that. Drink that. Looks beautiful, bro. Why would you not? Bro, I'm looking at this. It's like, oh my god, transparent. Oh my god, I can see through it. Sometimes the little things in life are crazy. Like you have this thing, it exists. This thing you're holding, you can feel it in your hand. Come on, touch it. You feel that? That thing is there. It's where it is right now, and you are where you are. Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? Why you where you are? How come you are there, bro? You are you are at location, bro. You're somewhere. You exist, right? Doesn't matter if you're alone, but you're there. So just be there. You need nothing else. Just when you're there, you are there. That means if you were not meant to be there, then you would be elsewhere, wouldn't you? So be there. And when you are there, you are there. Yeah, yeah. You were there. Oh, yeah, yeah. And you were there. Yeah, yeah. You were there. Man, you were there. Yeah, yeah. Yes, you were there. Hey, hey, you were there. Hey, you were there. If God wanted, He could have made you into a bear. Hey, you were there. Hello, hello, Alex. I'm very thankful that you're here. I am great, and how are you? Yeah. So, I don't know if you were here from the beginning, but we're yapping for a whole 6 hours if we can. My name is Shadowwalk. You can just call me Shadow, or you can call me Walk or Shadowwalk. Either way, it works. You want to hear the origin of the name? That's awesome. That's very awesome. I'm glad you're here. To be honest, I'm glad. So this yapping challenge, we can not. Okay. My name is Alexandria, but you can call me Alex or Alexis. Okay. All right, Alex. I'm glad that you are here with me right now. It's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, I am from Lesotho. It's and I always explain like this. It's a country inside another country that you know very well, South Africa. Yeah. I don't know how many people have actually heard about my country before, but it's it's good. It's good. Yes, ma'am. It's not like a state or a province in South Africa, but it's literally yeah, like the country in South Africa. Nice, nice. I'm glad you know it. I don't know how many people actually know about that because online I've barely I've really barely had it be mentioned ever. But but I think maybe will be noticed, will be noticeable in other countries now. Like our music is getting better. It's everything is getting better. I think, except politics because politics because no need for a further explanation. But but yeah, we're here. We exist. Yeah. There's no things in South Africa too, isn't it? No, not at all. Eswatini is like a country in Africa somewhere. It was initially called Swaziland, so it's like somewhere. It's a little bit higher in Africa. So but if you meant maybe that Eswatini is in southern Africa, then yeah, you are right because South Africa is a country, right? So the country is called South Africa, but we also have Southern Africa, which means all the countries in the south of Africa. That's how we call that. That's how we yes. That's how we mention that. That's how we talk about that. What kind of stuff do I like to do? Hmm. I like to freestyle. Like this are stuff that I like doing, but most of the time I'm not really good at. Not gonna lie. I'm I like freestyling, freestyle rapping to be clear, and I like drawing. And what I love most is this. This may sound weird, but I love growing. I like growing. Like I find satisfaction from growing, if you know what I mean. That's why one of my favorite activities to do is just meditate, just to exist in life. It's such an awesome experience because when you exist, like I feel like there's nothing better than existing. You get me? When you exist, you're able to do other stuff. That's cool. You seem like a relaxed person. Yes, I believe I am just a calm. I don't want to say normal person, but I'm calm. Just yes. And recently, am I a gym guy? No, I don't go to the gym, but I do exercise from time to time. Actually, Alex, I do exercise from time to time, but for now. I've put it in my schedule. Though. I've been trying to put it in my schedule so that I can exercise more, so I can gain muscles, be healthy, and all that. You know. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let us see how big this is. Hold on. How small it is. But no, I don't go to the gym. I just exercise in my home. but I would love to get a gym membership when I can. When I can, I'm definitely gonna get it because I love the exhilaration also from gymming. Yeah, just I just like the feelings, you know, feelings that actually come like with existing and stuff.